Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Botbender Orange, and I want to welcome you to Channel Chat. In Channel Chat, we generally talk about things that are happening with the channel, maybe a couple of things more personal to my life, and of course, just to kind of keep you entertained, I showcase some builds as well. Really quick, I do want to let you know that not all of these builds are mine. See this one over here with the Blitzwing hands? That belongs to Master Builder Pre Pessan. This one over here, the one, the Dinobot combiner that you see, that is the work of Robert H. The two back over here, that one and that one, those are from the handiwork of Master Builder RoboZ. So just want to put that out there because I don't want you to think that I'm stealing people's builds without giving them credit or anything like that. Very specifically, Pre Pessan and RoboZ are probably my favorite artists. And in my opinion, I think they're probably the most skilled at this particular craft. And I can't wait to show you some of their stuff. The level of creativity that RoboZ and Pre Pessan have is just out of this world, really. I can't even begin to imagine like how their brains work like that. They're truly amazing artists and engineers, and I'm really happy that I can that I'm around to see their builds and also kind of showcase it on the channel. There's something actually really important that I want to talk to you guys about. There's some cool stuff. Oh, the legs for that triple the triple Axlegrease. Those are also from Pre Pessan. I created the arms and the torso, but the legs are from the master builder himself. And yeah, what I wanted to say is, so we've been experiencing a lot of growth on the channel, and well, one, I want to thank all of you who watch, tune in, subscribe, share. I really just want to thank all of you for helping the channel grow. And of course, if I'm being like super open, there is a point, of course, where it's a big ego stroke and things like that. But more importantly, it's really about helping unbound.org and kiva.org and helping impoverished families across the globe. And I want to let you know that we've made more money, because of all of your contributions and views, because I know sitting through ads isn't fun, especially the ones where you're not allowed to skip and stuff. I know. I don't like seeing those either. But I just want to thank you for your patience and then your continued viewership, because as of today, we're able to support another child. We supported another child through unbound.org. And I'm really thankful to all of you. You don't know what it means. Like when your chief problems in life are like, getting food and water and finding safety and stuff, like the things that we go to pale in comparison. And I'm not trying to, what is it, like diminutize? I don't know if that's a word, but I'm not trying to lower any type of problems or stressors that we all have in our lives right now. I'm not. I'm really, really not. But, there are just people out there who are just trying to survive, who are just trying to survive. I mean, I complain about my anxiety and a variety of other ailments that I have, but like these people like need food, and Unbound is a religious organization. I believe it is founded by Catholics, in Christianity and stuff. For the record, I am not religious. I am not a Christian. I am not a Catholic. But I don't care if it's Judaism, Buddhism, or old schoolism or new schoolism, and that's a beautiful line from a Gangstar's Moment of Truth. I don't care who's doing it, as long as your heart is in the right place and you're making efforts to basically help those people out. I'm all about that. I'm all about that. I'm your ally and I support you. And we did it together. And I very intentionally supported a very, very young child so that the runway is very, very long. And so total, we support 10 children. 10 children. Each of those children is $43 a month. We support 10 children right now with the money that we make on the channel. And trust me, the money on the channel does not cover the cost of 10 children. So, that's out of pocket from me and my wife as well to help out. But it's a great thing that we are doing right now. those people will never know how you helped them, how you contributed to the funds that went their way. And it's okay. It's okay, you know? It's like planting an apple seed, and that apple tree will one day grow and it'll have apples and people will eat. But by that time, we'll be long gone, you know? We'll be long gone. But it doesn't matter because people are eating those fruit, you know? And it's a really, really beautiful thing. I cannot stress that enough. I cannot stress that enough. And so I really, really do mean it when I tell you, I'm so grateful, humbled, and indebted to you for your gracious gift of time. We can make money, but time we cannot make. Time we cannot make. So for all the minutes, for the hours, for the days that you have spent dedicated to this channel and just watching this content, again, thank you so much. I humbly prostrate myself and bow before you. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart, from the world, from the universe. I just want to say thank you. Again, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. But since you're here, maybe we can talk a little bit about some builds, and also a little something about Twitter. I started getting more involved on Twitter after I saw Speed Freak 01's incredible Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Junkosaurus Rex. Seriously, I don't know when's the last time I've been kind of like smitten over like a build. I enjoyed building it so much. I had such a good time, and like it caused me to explore more and more of Twitter. And this over here, RoboZ. I've known about RoboZ for a while, but like honestly, I would not even attempt to recreate some of his stuff because I just couldn't. They were so complex and so beautiful. It's like, imagine I know how to draw stick figures and they're asking me, can you recreate the Mona Lisa? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. I don't even know if I can trace it with my skill. And so these are kind of simplified. I mean, not simplified. I mean, these are incredible. But some of his fossilizer creation, not even some, all his modulator creations, his weaponizers creation, they're really a sight to behold. And I do intend to share them eventually one by one through a creator spotlight. Him and Pre Passan are, I don't know, for me, they're neck and neck as my favorites and individuals whom I consider to be top tier bot benders, top tier fan motors and builders, and same thing for Pre Passan. Have you guys seen some of my builds where I utilize the Combiner Wars ports to attach Combiner Wars figures to non-Combiner Wars torsos and stuff, like some of the big Megatron combiners and stuff? That's all from Pre Passan. I didn't know it was him. I just saw a picture floating around the internet that didn't have any credit. And when I finally found him, dude, I went through years and years of his content, and I downloaded all of them because I'm so enamored with his work. Like, look at this. First of all, look at this thing. Who would even think of using the exosuit's legs to cascade down, connect to the Blitzwing arms to create these? And so these gentlemen have a way of looking at things, they can see it in their heads, and they're master builders, and that the familiarity that they have with the parts allows them to kind of create these things from the ether. And so, yeah, I've really enjoyed seeing their craft, seeing Speed Freak 01's craft, and a variety of other individuals who I started following, but I don't have their names memorized like yet. It's an amazing thing to see. And, I'm on YouTube, obviously, but YouTube, I don't see other people's stuff really. And Instagram, I do see some people, building stuff like similar to me, but I think the skill level, and again, this is not a knock on anyone, the skill level that I see displayed on Twitter is something else. And because of that, I've I signed up for a Twitter account, and now I check it pretty regularly because I want to see what these guys are cooking. And actually, I want to build their stuff so that I can grow as well. It's like, you never know how good you are at basketball until you get challenged by someone, right? And like, I'm just kind of in my own like neighborhood basketball court shooting hoops, and I'm doing all right. And somebody comes challenges me, and let's say they do this killer crossover that I've never seen. I'll be like, whoa, I mean, a part of me, I'll feel self-conscious because I'm like, yo, he just broke my ankles and I got crossed up. But at the same time, you can't help but admire the incredible craftsmanship and the sportsmanship that they have, and their athleticism to be able to do something like that, or getting dunked on. There's a part of you that kind of dies, quote unquote, but there's a part of you that also lives when you see something like that, and you aspire to be greater than what you already are, because it's like you want to be like them. And not that you don't want to be like yourself, it's you want to level up your own skill, and that's how I see it. And honestly, if I'm just being very, very open with you, when I look at RoboZ stuff, when I look at Pisson stuff, there's a part of me that feels like, oh man, these guys are like the Michael Jordans and the LeBrons of basketball, And like, I honestly don't think I'll ever be that good, but I'm okay with that. I'm a decent baller. I'm a decent baller in my own right. I mean, like, look at some of my stuff over here. We have Rodimus, Shattered Glass Rodimus with Scraphook. We have the double toe line with Transmutate. And one of my favorites, Magmatron, that I brought back since he's kind of in the season of the month, flavor of the month, so to speak. And then we have this like Junkion Roadster. So yeah, I know I'm decent too. But I'm also very, very real with myself. And it's great actually to feel humbled. It's great to know that there is a greater mountain to climb. It's great to know that the path continues, And if anything, like, it's just inspired me to do more, to explore my creativity, to try out unconventional building techniques. and sometimes when I build, because in the interest of time, I don't want to run into failures. And so what I'll do is I'll kind of stick to things that are safe. But the more and more I look at their builds, it challenges me to do things and take more time than I normally would. Because the easy way out for me is just to be like, oh, I'm just going to rely on that same building technique that I had, these recipes that I'm used to. But of course, experimenting and finding out what doesn't work really helps you to understand what does work eventually. Oh, and by the way, the Volcanicus build, yeah, it's been great getting these build contributions from Robert H. Robert H., if you don't know, is the one that designed the torso for the Trash Titan. That's performing really, really well. And honestly, like, I would have never thought of that. I would have never been able to get there without that contribution from Robert. And building that helped me grow as a creator, as a builder. And so I'm so indebted for Robert sharing that with me. Oh, and this one over here, the Shadow Striker, this build with Scraphook, this was actually inspired by a build from Kuromi Kitten, a friend from IG, and she did the RC and Paleotrex. Yeah, that's right. And this is, one second. My bad, I had to burp. And this is kind of inspired by her build. And so, yeah, I love trying out different people's recipes because I just want to become a better cook. I don't have necessarily like aspirations of being the best cook in the world because honestly, that comes with maybe too much pressure that I'm unwilling to undertake or be comfortable with. But I'm okay just being just cooking and having fun and producing great dishes that people enjoy. And I just want to thank you all for enjoying the food, enjoying the content, helping create the vibe, the community. Yeah, I just really want to thank you all. I don't got anything really else to say at this point. I'm just in a really, really great place of gratefulness, feeling very, very humbled, feeling very, very loved, very, very cherished by the universe. And I feel like I'm going to cry again. But again, you don't know what this channel means to me and how it's changed my life. Not financially or not anything like that, more just kind of mentally and, believe it or not, spiritually. So again, I just want to thank you always for your generous gift of time. Everyone stay blessed and have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. I hope no one gives you static. And if any static problems do arise, I really do hope that those are challenges to help you grow and, become a better version of yourself, because it's all about the process, right? It's all about the process. There is no ending, really. Yeah, it's all about the process, and we're growing. And I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. But thank you all again, okay? Thank you all again. I'm not going to monetize this video because I don't want you to sit through any ads or anything like that to see this one. But that's totally okay. Yeah. Thank you for all your blessings, okay? Yeah, I hope I can return all of them to you.